When I met the incredible content creator Sean, aka Shonduras, at VidCon, it was such an eye-opening experience for me. My main takeaway from chatting with him is that being a successful content creator is really similar to building a successful startup or a product. Let me explain.
1, 2, 3.
First of all, I want to thank Adobe for taking me to VidCon this year and for setting up this amazing opportunity to talk to Sean. If for some reason you don't know about Sean, he is an amazing content creator who started on Snapchat creating super intricate artwork on there and then moved to YouTube, and now he has his own esports team. In chatting with Sean, I was just blown away on the similarities of being a successful content creator and building a successful startup or a tech product. Today I want to share with you weekend creators on the insights I got from him, and also talking about the learnings I got from working in tech for over 7 years now. Sean talks about scaling and scalable many times during the talk.
I really believe it's very important to build a team. Before I even started YouTube, I had an editor and built a team, and I didn't necessarily have money to pay for him, but you can build a team based off of opportunity. So you right now that you're starting at YouTube, if you're really into filming and storytelling, focus on that and then get an editor and work on it together and say, you know, if we're able to do this, then we're both going to have jobs and opportunities. Like, this is a huge opportunity. Like, do you want a chance? And there's lots of people that just want to learn from you or just have practice and experience editing or something. Or if you just want to focus on really good editing, maybe partner up with a friend who's really energetic and adventurous and have them go film awesome stuff, and then you build out the storyline and edit it. But all my projects I've launched with a partner or a buddy. 2 heads are better than one, that whole thing. And I like to think that that's been a huge reason for the success that I've seen, is because it's not just me trying to do everything. I'm doing it with a friend, and everyone has different skill sets, and also it's more scalable. Eventually, if you can't always count on yourself, like, to generate revenue, like I have to be there, or else you're going to be tired and there's no end game. You need something that's scalable. So when right now I'm at VidCon hanging out with you guys, I still have a team back at the office that are working on stuff and sending emails and whatnot. And a lot of that team started out not paid. It just was an internship and an opportunity to learn and start a new, like, they were building their own job. It's like, if we can make YouTube work, we both have cool jobs. If it doesn't work, we don't have cool jobs. So it was motivation for both of us to make it work.
So his process of taking a brand new account 2-ish years ago and building it up to over 1 million subs is not a miracle, because he worked on it and planned for it, the scale. This is also very similar to how startups will hire. Startups that don't generate as much revenue would sometimes compensate for employees with stock options. That means you can take a stake in a company and kind of build your own destiny together. Finding new opportunities and diversifying the platforms really resonated with me.
Whatever is new and has opportunity for growth is the biggest opportunity. So even though YouTube is much bigger than the IGTV and I'm able to generate more revenue and work with brands on YouTube, I'm putting the most effort right now into IGTV because that has potential for growth and future opportunity. Really good analogy. It actually came from Casey. If you're swinging through vines in a jungle, if you wait to swing to the next vine when you're already falling back, it's harder. You need to swing to the next vine when you're at the peak of your current vine. So when I was doing my very best on Snapchat, that's when I got an editor moved to YouTube, because I was like, I had all the momentum, so I made it to YouTube. And then with YouTube, I was still doing really good, but I made the decision to switch over to esports right when I was doing good at YouTube, just because in order to make that transition, you do it when you're at your height, your peak, right? If something's working good, if I'm already like getting good views on YouTube and working with brands and doing all that stuff, why would I stop focusing on that to do Instagram TV where there's no monetization and there's no brand opportunities and stuff like that? But ultimately, if you want to be long-term, you got to take that risk, you know? And it's the people that take that risk that find the success, because if I would have stayed on Snapchat until it was really slowed down, I never would have been able to transition to YouTube. And luckily YouTube lasted a lot longer, so it's good that I transitioned when I was at my peak still. It's a really hard concept to learn, and also something really hard to like know exactly when to do it, because you don't want to, you know, if you're doing something that's working so good, you don't want to stop doing it, but you also need to be planning for the future, so kind of a balance of that.
I love the Casey's quote from going Vine to Vine. Not this Vine, but kind of this Vine, because if the platform dies, you don't want to die with that platform. And taking risks when you're at the peak is really, really important. So in the consumer tech world, relying on a platform which you don't have 100% control over is really risky. I think that's basically the same thing with content creators, as Sean was saying. When asked about what is the key to success as a content creator on YouTube, he says,
Get lucky.
But he also says you can make your own luck.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how good your content is, how good your editing is, it requires luck. Sometimes you can make your own luck through collaborations, put yourself in the right place at the right time. You know, there's strategies you can do where you tweet at and communicate with other YouTubers and develop friendships so that you can create content together, and that's important. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to make your own luck, but it's still luck. You know, not everyone, there's some really skilled people out there that just haven't broken through and like got a large following base, and just comes down to luck a little bit. Find other people that are the same follower count as you, or the same style as you, or provide value for someone. So one of the first collaborations I did was with Devin Supertramp, a really big YouTuber, and I didn't just say, hey, will you make a video with me? Because what's his motivation?
Right.
He's busy, he has lots of people to work with, but I said, I have an idea for you. He's always looking for ideas. And it was like, let's go skateboard down mountains like Redstone Rocks. So I was like, I will get pro skateboarders. I have the spots ready. I have the idea ready. You guys just have to come film it, and it's an awesome video for you. And he's like, awesome, let's do it. So that's a collaboration that makes sense, and that's how you get started. If I just sent him an email and said, hey, I really like you, I'm a big fan, I have a new YouTube channel, can we work on a project together? He doesn't have time. Like, it has to make sense for both of us. Either find someone who's your same size that it seems like a good fit, or have a really good reason and provide value for someone else as to why they would want to work with you.
When looking for collaborations or even brand deals, waiting for a miracle to happen and somehow they notice you is really slim. So go pitch them an idea. I think that's brilliant, and just create something that is hard to turn down for them.
Everyone, I want you to do something for me. I want you to leave a comment, favorite video you've ever seen her do, and then I'm going to read through the comments, and then whichever one that everyone says the most, I'm going to go watch that video, because I want to start watching your videos. Jill, leave comments, go!
So please comment down below for a favorite video that I've ever made. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much learnings and inspiration from Sean, and I'm happy to share the experience with you. So lastly, thank you, Sean, for sharing your stories and tips. I hope I get to see you sometime soon. Okay, bye.